Do y'all remember that show, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? Yes, we know. We know. Everybody rock out to the music. But do you guys remember the spin-off shows or quote-unquote rip-offs? No, not that one. Not that one either.
On these tattooed teenage alien fighters from Beverly Hills.
Okay, now you're just pushing it a little too far.
You're pushing your luck, Scoob!
No, guys, I am talking about Masked Rider, which was a show that actually did have a canon story arc within the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
You shall know the power of the Masked Rider and the Power Rangers.
But for those of you guys that do not know, quite recently, the actor who played Dex, Masked Rider, passed away. Ted Jan Roberts, who has had very little success in acting. He's known for a few things, the main thing being Masked Rider. He was in another film in the 90s about him being like this Karate Kid ripoff. And then the movie Milk, which is about a biopic about Harvey Milk. And he passed away. And he passed away in 2022. And we're only just now getting the news. And people are already trying to make this really crazy conspiracy theory about this guy and his passing and what happened. The news came from his father, who just came out of the blue and said, yeah, no, my son Ted, he died. I decided to keep this information private for 3 years. And everybody is going in one direction or the other. Everybody is like, oh, my condolences. I loved watching him in Masked Rider. He was a big part of my childhood. You know. And then the other side, who is like freaking just a JFK conspirator, making up their own conspiracy theories about this guy and his passing. That he faked his death to come back to the spotlight. You think I'm joking? This is on my 90s page because it is a 90s relative topic. I posted this news on my page that he passed away, and there are people just like, nuh-uh, he not dead. He not dead. He's still alive. IMDb told me so. Like, I don't understand why people are so ignorantly stupid sometimes, but this is a thing. This is what it takes to witness the world's reaction when you own a page with almost 400,000 people on it. And you've been doing this for so long, it seems like every single celebrity death, no matter how big or small, somebody is just like, that's fake news. That's not real. He's alive. He's dead, buddy. I don't post fake information on my Facebook page. I actually do my research. But this guy really is going off the deep end. The reason why I'm even doing this video is because of a stupid response to an actual co-star from Masked Rider, by the way. This actress, the reason why people, I think, are dipping into the conspiracy theory stuff is because this actress, who worked with him on Masked Rider, had said something along the lines of that she didn't believe that he was dead. There was no information, and talking about how that wasn't his real father. I'd have to get the photo to put up here to kind of in the context. It was just like there was something brewing here. There was something going on because someone used this argument against the fact that he was dead, trying to prove their point, which there was none. He either he's dead or he's not. And I don't see any reason. This is the thing. The guy's whole purpose for saying that he's faking his death was that he's trying to make his way back into the spotlight. What spotlight? The dude has been AWOL from Hollywood for 10 years almost, and you guys act like he's some A-list celebrity that made some sort of contribution outside of tokusatsu. He really did not. He was in one credible movie that's barely known to people. I mean, most people aren't going to sit there and talk about Milk. I don't hear a lot of people talking about that movie. But the point is, he isn't that big of a deal to fake his death and just come back like he has risen, Masked Rider is back. Like, that's stupid. The ignorance that comes from people's mouths sometimes, and I know it's the internet. I know that's how the internet works, but I like to talk about it because it makes me feel better. And when I could go back and recap these things, that is the thing that's funny about this whole situation, is that these are words that people have actually typed out publicly, mind you, and in a comfortable setting, saying this stuff without thinking. This guy faked his death to come back to a spotlight that he was never actually in. And I hate to say it that way. May Ted Roberts, rest in peace. And, may his contribution to my 90s childhood be forever. And I will appreciate his contribution to being Dex in Masked Rider. But, damn it, dude, sometimes if you're going to sit here and belittle people who are actually alive right now for showing no contribution to the world, and tell them that they're not freaking, worth being at conventions and stuff like that, which I had to work for a long time with multiple people in conventions who I used to do management for, or agencies for, talking about how the triplets weren't worth a crap, or Audrey Dubois wasn't worth a crap. The way people react to who's alive right now being absolutely not worth a crap. Now this guy's dead and he's had no contribution outside of one TV show. He's like, oh my God, he's an A-list actor. He's faking his death. Oh my God. Like seriously? Oh God, Tokusatsu fans really piss me off sometimes. It's within the Tokusatsu community. There's some sort of illness, some sort of sickness. It's like a brand of COVID that makes people fucking retarded. But, I just don't understand. That's why I left. That's why I left this whole damn thing. And I know somebody's going to shit on this video. Hey, hi. If you guys don't know me, I'm incredibly vocal. I like to point out the fact when you guys fucking slip on a banana peel. And then I like to point and laugh. But I think it's hilarious that people are trying to say this guy faked his death. What do you guys think? Comment below, let me know. I'll be back with more videos soon. I'll talk to you guys later.